Hey guys, it's Nicholas here from upgradeToLife.com, and welcome to this quote of the week video, which will touch base on the main topic when we speak about manifesting. The message that Neville try to bring across is that we need to internally align us to the state of the wish fulfilled, to where we already have what we want to have, to where we already are who we want to be. Right? We have to make this radical internal realignment so that we stop desiring, but that we start being it, having it, feeling like it is already done within us. And this quote will basically summarize that in a really good way. So with that, let's just dive right in. And this is what Neville Goddard said. To rise in consciousness to the level of the thing desired and to remain there until such level becomes your nature is the way of all seeming miracles. And if I be lifted up, I shall draw all men unto me. I will explain what that means in a second. But basically, here's the explanation. If I be lifted up in consciousness to the naturalness of the thing desired, I shall draw the manifestation of that desire to me. So this is a perfect summary, although it is a little bit maybe hard for you to understand if you have not engaged in Neville's teachings for a long time. But I want to explain it to you, okay? Now, what we do when we, for example, imagine a scene that implies the end, right, is of course we anchor us more and more and more in the state of already having that desire and already being who we want to be. And so what we do is basically we shift out of the current state we're in and we start to place our awareness, our attention, our imagination on that alternate, already also existing state, and therefore we enter that state and express that state. Now, what the goal here is that this new state that we want to be in, the desires, the manifestations that we want to express, this internal state of having that, of being that, needs to be natural for us, certain to us, where the manifestation is nothing really special because it's then just the result of that inner shift. It's then just the mirror that shows us, look, you shifted internally to having it, now you can see that you have it, right? This is what this is all about, is that we make a desired state so natural, so certain, so known to us, so habitual for us that we know that we are this, that we know that we have this, and then our world as a reverberant mirror can affirm it and confirm it back to us. So again, we rise in consciousness. Translate that for the sake of conversation, to make it easy, translate it to your inner world, where you stand within. What's your outlook on life? What is your attitude to the circumstances? What are you identified with? What do you believe to be true? What do you assume? In which state do you dwell? Right? Let's just translate consciousness to your inner world. So in your internal world, you have to basically rise to the level of the thing desired and remain there until it becomes natural, until it becomes your nature. So if you want to have more money in your life, then you have to make this state of, being a financial abundant person natural for you within. If you want a relationship or that relationship that you want, then you have to make that internally already like certain and natural for you within. Right? So if I be lifted up, I shall draw all men unto me. So if I do a shift within, my outer world will change. But if I change, then the manifestation will be drawn to you. It will be, I don't want to use the word attracted, because that still has the implication that something is separate and you attract it towards you. No, it's more so that everything is there. You placed your attention on another state, another version of you, and then over time that will express. It will look like that things mold and you will go through a bridge of unfolding. But the state does already exist. It's already there. You having your desired circumstances is already in existence. It's already there. You just need to align yourself to that level internally, and then it can be expressed. So it is a short quote, and I don't want to even explain way much more on it. It should simply serve as a conclusion, a reminder of all the other quotes, of a lot of other videos that I already did, is that as long as you don't rise in consciousness to the level of the thing desired, and until you not make this internally natural for you, you can't manifest it. You simply can't manifest it because you don't get what you want. But if you're standing here right now and you want to be here, and you keep wanting that and hoping for that and saying, oh yeah, that would be so nice if I could be here, but you're still here internally, you can't get that. It's not your internal nature. It's not who you are. It's not what you identified with. However, if you realign yourself internally in your inner world, you shift to that level of already having that, of already being that, then you attract it into your view. Then it has been manifested. Then it has been mirrored back to you as a confirmation of you now standing internally in that wish fulfilled state, in that new state, right? So it's all about this inner shift. And that is what this quote is about. So I teach exactly how to do this shift, of course, throughout all my videos in the channel, but also in a more condensed way in my free masterclass. So in case you haven't seen that yet, I highly recommend you check it out. It's the first link in the video description and pinned comments, where I tell you how to shift into the version of yourself that has full faith, that has like trust in the law, that knows what to do, that always, gets the desired outcomes. So check out this free masterclass. It's at the same time also my email newsletter, where you get notified when I upload new videos such as this one, and also such as the videos that I will release every Sunday. And if you need more help, you want me to help you with all of that, and you want, coaching and a more deeper system on all of that, then of course just apply for a free call with me. That's the second link in the video description, pinned comments, so that we can find out if we are a good fit together, if the vibe is nice, if we are aligned on the same level. And then of course we can also start working together if you like that. But for me, it was just right now really important to also bring this quote into the series, the quote of the week video series, so that you see, okay, as long as I remain at the same level, at the same identity, at the same state, the same assumptions, the same beliefs, there won't be new circumstances. I can't encounter my desired circumstances, because those desired circumstances are always tied to my inner state. So only when you stand internally already in the desired state, the circumstances will match that, because they always have to match where you stand within in your internal world. But if there you're not standing in the level of having the desire, of being in the desired version of you, it's not your nature, and so therefore your external world can't show it too. The manifestation won't catch up to that, right? So that's it for this quote. Short but straight to the point. I look forward to see you in the next one. Leave me your comments down below. Bye guys.